listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to UppTalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say UppTalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
You created two plans. One is employee and the other one is additional plan, which is employer provided plus employee. Correct, sir. Insurance plan. You help me the Let me check the basic ones. Please provide a real selector type you have selected, which means two types you created. Excellent. Then covers the employee insurance coverage to different colleges groups. How are they selling? That's absolutely fine. Also, you have created. First up, what I do is I will try to assign this plan to an employee that will get to know what is there, and then we'll start troubleshooting. Actually, I signed it to an employee, and the first one showed up for the supplement. I did not show up. Do you have that employee name? Jake. Jake. Oh, our favorite ending. B. My name is B. RT Group Life. We are disappointed. It looks like both plan has not been assigned. Nothing. We'll give it right now. No problem. Many of which event you created here, sir. Be out to group life event. Group life event. You show to one, but the second one is not coming up. You already have international progress. We need to cancel this since the employee has the event in progress. But the other one is still, does it? I got your point. It's giving only one, not two events. It up, does it? We are to group life. It's going to be the second term, the one down. Group life insurance coverage, supplemental insurance. Looks like selected. I'll just adjust the name to be at the event. Employee. An employer. Looks like this is. We can all check the events also. No, it will be on that BRT ongoing event. Now I got that one, sir, because the benefit group has not been mapped for this. That's why it is not coming in. Please always select this one. I will take one class. As I mentioned, after completion of all plans, I will explain enrollment even through. When you say enrollment even through, it is not a standalone task, sir. It looks like that it is standalone, but there are benefit groupings, other configurations we need to perform that we had to discuss. Go whenever you to walk or we have to remove it in the one that I created because it's no, 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 no. That doesn't harm, no problem. Because you need to do the mappings on the enrollment, even group level. In your event to which you get groupings might not happen. That's why it's not available. Now all your configuration is excellent. Maybe the groupings and enrollment even to lease are done separate. Not necessary. Let's see now. BRT. Does it have additional? BRT is group life. Not that one. No. I'll select the right one. BRT. B. After the first one was supplemental. And then the other one is supplemental. Same. We'll go here. Down, further down. Does it? It's not. I'm starting that happening. Then supplement. A lot of changes. Can start any plan. There's no dependent. Going back into this coverage, this session is, I had to take some. We are getting familiar what we need to select, what happens to each one. We will explain in detail. I think now it's good to look at it and it is slow. We'll go on this now. Again, you should allow us to select us. We will do that. No, it is beneficial. I should also show us. Just say. Don't read. It's a cost patch. Paycheck. By paycheck, for that is going to be like 6,300. Can I cancel this? No, no. I'm just trying to look at costs because when I created the rates that I put there, I scaled it on that the rate for the supplemental. I don't know why they cost. Because it's better, the cost for the cost is supposed to just be like maybe $60 or I can't remember. I didn't put this. I figure. No. How does it compute? I think that is where I will help you. Here is $60 per thousand, $60 per thousand. Edit insurance rate. Could you help me? What name you are given here? BRT supplemental insurance rate. Does it? Let me see whether that was the one I used or the one for the one. It's not going to be this one because this one is like this does a straight line. This one is straight line. The one that I use, let's change it. The one is for BRT supplemental insurance. I didn't get you. Do you want me to change the amount? No, no. Let's do another one. There's another in. I think I created this twice. The one I used was let's go down. That was the one I used. This one. The 1,000 per rate, apply rate in 1,000. You created a flat one only here based on the age in years. Because I needed to achieve the band, right? Because the first one, I saw that when you create it, it's just going to apply that $60 on whatever band that you take. It's not going to distinguish whether for this thing, but it's only when you take for using demographics of either age or this thing that is going to give you the opportunity to be able to apply rates on the different band. Right. Let's see that. You didn't check the rating. I thought you wanted to see. No, 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 sir. You want to see age. According to your rate, he was here. Let me see here. You are giving on up to 62 or 70. He will fall here. This rate is applicable. Register Santi. Now help me. How many coverage we selected for this guy? That 1000. They were by 1000. Multiply by the rate. Perfect. That was. I got that amount. You got the point right. Employee falls as per the age here, sir, and you are given 70. 70, whatever you have mentioned. Dot. Now we have chosen here the 1000 first divided by 1000. It counting. 90 multiplied by rate. You are given 70. Where it is. That's 60, 100. Listen. 70 time. Got that. We mean that in real time, in actual life scenario, the cost might not be as high as this. Could you repeat again the cost? When I'm saying that, this is just a practice, but when it comes to the real life deployment, right? The costs in terms of what the premium that are going to pay will not be as high as this because it could be a flat amount. Then this is the min max. Very good. Any questions on this part? No, no question. Now we'll proceed and we'll see. And again, this review will come. That's the challenge. Now, shall we start? Or do you want to discuss more any other scenarios on insurance? Or can we move on to HSA, FSA? Let's go to SA, FSA. Before we start, one disclaimer I would like to highlight on HSA, FSA. A. We have a one logic, sir. The pay periods are calculating based on the pay frequency, the amounts. Which means, let me explain what I'm trying to say. Here is whenever creating a plan, but don't worry. I do have shared it and I can try there. It will work 100% in this trend. I don't. Do not cancel remaining pay periods. These details we have what happens. Please correct me if my understanding is wrong because these two plans are applicable only for USA, which is called Flexible Spending Account, S. And whatever the amount you mentioned, that amount also will check the number of pay periods in the payroll. How many papers needs to be completed per annum? Based on that, it will allow. Let's configure it. It's fine. Absolutely. We'll start configuring this one. Two plans will configure HSA and FSA both. As usual, we'll start from maintain benefit for this type. Let's get SA. Should I give you AIM and D? I have the savings. Then official designation, optional or mandatory. We can select. We will do like a bank account. That will be the same. Which provider we will select here? Any suggestion? Brightway is there. Brightway Investments. Then health saving. And they have settings. But while you do practice, give it right for how, only where the employee also, sir. Say that again. While you do practice, play around with how early wage employees as well. That way you'll understand how it works. This is annual only, right? S of frequency. This is annual. Annual. Correct. Here we have. The things are, if you select the checkbox, do not calculate the remaining pay periods. If you want employees or administrators to enter the number of remaining papers during enrollment, leave the checkbox as blank. Or if you want to use the payroll period schedules to calculate the remaining pay periods during enrollment. Two things, sir. If you select this, while you are assigning this plan to an employee, you have an option to mention the remaining pay periods. For example, $55,000 you are per annum, you are contributing for 12 months, but it is not like periodically exact amount. We need to pay right. Sometimes you can pay 500 or sometimes you can pay 5,000 at once. Correct. What does this suggest here? If you want to defend the parent the remaining pay periods, just select this checkbox. Manual if you want to enter or if you unselect it. Workday automatically checks the employee pay period. How many pay periods left? Based on that, it will default the value to make it simple. If you are using in-house USA payroll, keep this as unselect that while assign a plan itself. It will number of papers will be defaulted. If you select the checkbox, you need to enter the papers manually at the time of passing in the plan. Is it clear, sir? Any question? That one should always be unchecked, right? It depends, sir. If you have an house payroll of two options, sir. Or let me do one thing. Let me pick this one during testing. I will discuss more because you can see on the screen is fit. All right. These are additional instructions. Plan cost benefit group. We are aware maximum how much employee can contribute. What is the minimum contribution and what is the employee's contribution? The details we can define here. Now let me configure it with some values. Any recommendations on min and max? Or let me give maximum. That's what the employee write. 3,600 minimum contribution for employees. One maximum for families and 200. I'm just giving random numbers. Is that fine? Anyway, for HSC, right? Because the word HSC runs is in the beginning of the way when you enroll for HSC, you have HSC and you have FCA that is also showing in the event that you need that. You can enroll when it comes to health, but the way HSC runs is that an account is open for you by your employer, right? At the beginning of the year when you enroll, for instance, they will credit your account to up to 200, which is the most for family 200. I feel maybe for employee only is maybe like 700, or if you need to do additional, that amount is paid solely by the employer into your account for your health purpose. You can use it as you want to do. Then if you want to do additional contribution to it, you can make additional contribution, a paycheck on every month into that account that you'd be heading to eat. Right. That was the way HSC runs. If the employee contributed, but the employee is not utilized, the amount that the employee can claim the amount or get a no, it is just in your credit. It would be. They put it in your credit in an account for you. If you spend it, if you don't spend it, it is yours. Once at the beginning of the year, in January for instance, now you will be credited. You have it. If you go to hospital or you go to pharmacy, you use it. If you don't use it, you can carry it on to another year. The money keeps increasing in that account. But for FSC, you cannot carry FSC flexible spending. Whatever amount you have in flexible spending for the year has to be expended. If I have a balance of 500 in it, I can carry it to the new year. That's it. That's the difference between that and HSC. And also you cannot group the amounts also from this account to HSC to FSC or FSC to HSC. Right. Both are standalone. They are standalone. They have the French rules guiding them by IRS. That is the internal revenue. They have every year. They have a standard of how much goes into HSC. Let me Google what goes to HSC for instance. What is the purpose of these plans? For instance, let's say if employee doesn't have money to pay healthcare benefits, then from this account they can pay them on something like that. Exactly. Because after you have done your health, you still enroll for the health, right? Which company pays for amount. But still, in the US, when you go to the hospital, there's things that they give us that in treats, man, they will tell you, your insurance will tell you that paying 80%. The rest, 20%, is on you. Or you go to pharmacy, you buy some drugs. They will tell you this drug is 100, but your employer, as your insurance aspect, $80. You have the balance of $20 to pay. Rather than pay from cash, right? ACC account, right? To pay for that, all of those kinds of expense, either pharmacy or health. This thing you can go to supermarket to use it. You can go to Walmart. I mean, this is going to be for age related issues alone. Those are the things that. Thank you for sharing that knowledge. Now I'm quite clear. Normally we used to configure, but the deep dive like knowledge much beyond. But thank you. For instance, the HSC contribution limit for 2023 are 3-day 50 for self-only coverage. If it's going to be for only employee, but if it's going to be for family, It's going to be 7 if for family coverage. You get. Then, if you are 55 and older, you can have additional 10,000 contributed into your entire account. That's it. The HSC contribution limit for 2023, 3 for 7, the other 4 family and all that. You get it now. I got it for you. Shall I save this record and proceed for test? How that works, we'll see. Let's just write. Now the rest of the standards to set up is standard. I'm going to create benefit event. I can, should I give you the BRT? MD, which one? You are used to MD. Such thing is, uh, we'll go ahead. Health savings accounts and HSAMD health savings accounts. No. This is still. Anyhow, we had default, we have access. We also need to discuss these values during passive events. I will pick up. We need to cover this. We need to cover this in the business process class. I will explain. Then edit enrollment event rule. The beautiful thing about HSA is that any amount to contribute to it is not taxable. Pre-tax, right? It's not taxable. If I decide to go and save that 30,000 or more into my health savings account, right, I will not pay tax on it. People, yes, is aware of also. It's in the high risk rule. That's the one. That's the good one, sir. Even this healthcare savings also if employee contributing or healthcare or insurance, is that also pre-tax support? It falls in a pre-tax and post-tax. It's pre-tax. It's a pre-tax. Only additional bandwidth plans. That also pre-tax. 421k is also pre-tax. No, those are post-tax. There are two because they don't for 401k, you don't pay tax. You don't pay except you go and make a withdrawal on it until when you are reciting age. Then that's it. You have access to it. Right? It's just that. Right. Does it? Sorry to ask. Just one interested which state you're working for. Oh, I'm in Georgia. different individuals. Families be selected. Right. We will go with what is the testing, sir? Exactly. They're all a sample data in one day. I think the other process is in progress. Let's see. It will allow or not. Or just one day passed. Let's get started. Enroll. This is the most. They had deductible health plan. For more information about it, please get to the. There must be, no matter how, that else classification, which is else a deductible, high deductible. We have high deductible and low deductible. That's plan. That's those are the places for some of the things. That has some of the complications, right? It's not the head. It's not like it does go straight. One must understand the high deductible, the low deductible, and all of those tricks. Want to know the right one to choose. And when you are making the configuration as well. Here I have some instructions. It's saying like either allow the either select SA or FSA, but not both. You can select both. If you are taking out savings plan, you cannot do flexible spending. Is that how you do flexible spending accounts or you do a health savings plan? In that case, we need to create both the plans and one coverage event and give a try. Makes sense. I think that plan also need to create in that case. Quickly, I will create that. Or just cancel the current day that we can do testing. Only one election by default. It is picking up. Credit card or bank? Both are. Both are same. Right. Under one event itself, I will include both. Not good at the plan. Correct. I'm sure the flexible spending account we're able to select, but not the other one. I remember in during my training when I was taking from Workday. Let's try. Oh, let's try that. It's correct. Who will select? I will select you. Bright way. Bright way. Now wait. Eh, flex. For say spending a contract. What values will give you any suggestion? Let's just say 1005 and minimum one. We can leave that. La- Now let's leave employer. I will change this to. Here is a question. Can we create cross-plan dependency? Either one plan only can be selected. or work in, we need to do that. I need to map. Like, running account. This meeting is adjourned. We also need to discuss QBI as well after completion of our plans. Good to go. Health savings account. Health savings account. This is what I always get. That says not allowing us to select. But if I cancel that plan, I'm able to select. I'm sure I'm able to. This is the same issue happened earlier. Something I have done. And let's say your estimate contribution made this year. See, sir, it's not defaulting. remaining paychecks. Minimum total, maximum and you cannot out 60,000. This calculation is coming from bigger million max 5,000. We'll say $1,000 in. Oh, monthly we give right. Makes sense. 5,000 multiplied by 1260 maximum dollar multiplied by 12 minimum. Per paycheck. Your estimated contribution made this year. Let's say 10,000. Not the middle. It will pick up per paycheck. I think it'll give error. Let's see. Now I will go here. You see this one, sir. This is the same thing. I got into running too. You can select that plan, but this plan is auto waived off. Is this something really because of this? I believe if the employees already have a healthcare plan, then ASA might not be enabled. You can select the following plan, but not both AAMD. This is our one we created. In order to elect a health savings plan, you must first elect a highly deductible health plan. You must first elect a. We'll do one thing. Does this guy have highly deductible health plan? And that is where the problem is. The high deductible. It also creates a classification. It doesn't have any healthcare plan. We'll do one thing. We'll assign a healthcare plan for this guy and then we'll bring our plan. Oh, I need to cancel these processes. Let me cancel all. Highly deductible healthcare plan. We have that plan in the system. Medical Aetna. We'll assign this plan. This plan is grouped under which event? I'm just looking to the correct event. No, that's just for us. I think this will work. Maybe live event. That cannot be. When you had the highly deductible under which they send the deal go to them. That we can trace it from there and see which. Not sure because that's the 1 day plan could be. This might new head might help. We'll create a setup for the plan and then we'll proceed. Medical, medical, medical. That's not it. We're not going to get to that one. Now it is big. You have to create our own to know, probably. You have to create a plan to know. We didn't create a plan. I'm really an existing plan, sir. Help one. Just we'll do a quick round of testing. I see you'll not be able to. Let me see. I saw. What I'm trying to do is to hard the high deductible to it. Now I'm a bit surprised, not sure that this also works. If this doesn't work, we'll get a brand new plan. Thank you. Thank you. This one we created. Medical now. Which event I selected? No, that. Did you change the? Not this one, sir. No, not. That is also the FSC. No, not that one. For to assign this HTHP. I get an event. We are testing one plan and another plan is demanding. Interesting. Let's figure it out here. It's my bad. Just medical. not the raw. I will explore more on this, why this HTP is mandatory. Let me know, sir, on this. Child and spouse. Thank you. We're able to assign quickly. I'll approve all the approvals. This step we have removed, but still is coming in. It's wrong. You got the tissue, you got the reason why we got an issue. I'm with you. Here the Cobra event is unnecessarily. This is defaulting and it's really annoying. the business process. Every time we're still getting for Cobra. Negative condition I created. Now it will exclude, but might be awaiting from someone else. Quickly approve it again. It went, but it's not showing whom is waiting. Just oh, same thing again. Condition failed. Even if a proxy this guy. We'll give it a try whether it is coming or not. It is not there. It's not there. Boring works. One type of learning, because this VP is really annoying. We will trigger, you will include all in the termination business process. You are terminating an employee. Then that's when supposed to go. It's supposed to be. That's why. But here people, someone just like that, they include it and this really, and while they including also, what mistake that it is. They edited the business process with some date. Always needed to edit the business process as of today. These are the issue now. It will work if I assign this as of today. Change benefits. Now submit. Who does it? While working on one plan, my mind is going out. Today we are since the tomorrow. I will select this one. I want to test. This will allow us to select or not. Still not. It's been on my line. Select a plan or way to opt out and health savings account. This way, we are able to Yes, I will try to figure out what went wrong. And though here we have assigned HDHP, maybe we should just leave this that you can research it under. Come back to it later. Maybe you need to search it and check through your Workday notes and trainings that you have had before, since you say you have not deployed, right? This one. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.